Hey, Decathlon gamer, welcome back to Tour de France 24, episode number 9. Final tour of the year, open tour, 5 stages, prologue to begin with some shorter stages. The one sprint stage is only 135k. The longest stage is the final stage of this one, and we are going to focus primarily on the 3 mountainous stages. As we wrap up this season, one last time, we are going to be permanent for this year, the Breakaway, the Barrador Specialist.
A new rider is now ready on the ramp for this individual time trial.
Based on the list of favorites, this is definitely not the deepest field we've been up against. Magnus Sheffield is the favorite. He's a good rider, but he is far from being, the best.
You'll have to manage the changes of tempo as best you can. Go.
Oi, come on. Had no interest in turning whatsoever there, but he can turn here. It's like I had somehow gotten into the TT position, I guess. Oh, and we've got a hill. It's like the best thing to do is kind of push it over the little climbs. The getting in and out of the TT position is so much easier now that I understand how it functions here. Here's the last one to attack, really.
Keep something in reserve for the final kilometer. It's going to climb.
Okay, we need to back up. No, we're not going to get anything in reserve, so we need to just keep going at the max here. Last kilometer.
Don't give up. Go, go.
This is the last hill. We're going to make our last red bar push before the top here.
Go on. Give it everything to the line. Go, go.
I have no idea what that time was like, but that was better than when I've done a similar prologue in past editions. I'm understanding the system a bit more, because we get to the first tighter turn and wouldn't turn. Why? Because I was in the TT position, understanding how to pop in and out of it right there. That's where that problem came, and I really had to brake hard. Lost a lot of time on that second corner. Was definitely faster after that, knowing how to pop in and out and how to make yourself able to turn. So it was Sheffield who won.
But it doesn't matter. We'll have other chances to do better.
And as per kind of the standard right now, I've consistently been second comparatively to my teammates whenever we've had a time trial. Here, just a couple seconds from being best. That corner number 2, probably lost about 3 to 5 seconds there, maybe even more, maybe 10 seconds there. We could do better next time, but getting better each time. But looking at that top 14, I like our chances of being more competitive in this race than the last few. All right, stage 2. It's the Tourmalet. It's a massive mountain stage. The GC will almost certainly be decided today. And I get off front first, 30-second advantage so far. We're looking at less than 10 so far that have attacked. But the other 2 stages for the Breakaway are going to be more important for winning the combativity than this one. But these little Cat 4s, that's the one that I want to get. I want to try to win these 2 Cat 4s. By the time we get to the Tourmalet, I'm not going to try to hang on. I'm going to climb at my tempo from the get-go. We're coming up on the first climb already. We're already just 3 kilometers away from it. We had a little climb, quick descent. We go up again here, 2.8. Not a ton of energy right now, and we're still pushing hard. Reason being, the peloton's only 38 seconds behind. So aggressive stance here early on is going to make this a lot more difficult than it normally is, which means we want to use that gel right now on that red bar to make ourselves capable of continuing on here. That's almost that entire gel now, and I still haven't recovered the red bar because the tempo is so high right now. Double has gained an advantage. It's not even a rider I'm familiar with. So we are not the best climber. We've got guys that are pushing on harder, stronger. But here is where the climb is essentially done. It's going to become a sprint here after this. If they sit up a little bit and I can come through, we've got a chance if they've burned up their red bar. 600 meters. Going soft first. Storer has the advantage for now. Okay, pushing through, pushing through. We might get it. We might get it. I did. I did. I conserved the energy appropriately. Sweet. That's awesome. Not meaning to, just relaxing on the descent here. And I'm still away from these guys. They'll come back at me soon enough. We have a 1 minute advantage over the peloton. Long ways until we get to the next one here. We lost one rider. Kemp went out the back of the group. We've continued to push. And the peloton has continued to push. You can see how fatigued my teammates are, even though the peloton is together. But they're half exhausted. We've got an intermediate sprint coming up in 4 kilometers, but it's still only a 1 minute advantage over the peloton. We're going to have to see at least somebody else dropped from this group, and with 2K to go, I would love to contest this sprint with this exhausted group. It's just as important as the KOM. I don't think I'm going to win the King of the Mountains. This is all about just getting those attribute points. I'm going to get a little bit later start than these guys because it's early. We're going to follow Toynes through and now push for the final. If I could still squeeze between them, this is really close, but I got it. I got it. There you go. Double victories on the day on 2 occasions of 2. And the group has really split up now. It's pretty beat up. It's going to be hard for this last Cat 4. But the peloton has caught us. Peloton has caught us. 4K to the top of the climb. I do not have the energy and somebody has attacked. It's going to be theirs. So I got 2. And I'm exhausted. This is going to quickly come towards the end of the stage for me, and obviously getting dropped. Bowman collects the point on that one. Tourmalet, 17 kilometers, 7%, and I better use my, actually I'm gonna just use everybody's second gel now. I used their first gel just before the feed zone. It got almost everybody on the rest of the team besides myself back to full strength. It did not do much. Well, I had already used mine, and I was much weaker than everybody else anyway, and that's it. Out the back. Not that early though. I'm still 69th on the road, so a lot of riders got dropped before me. Looking back up the road, everybody's already used that gel, so just seeing what's left, 45 riders is all. And it looks like we're about to lose a few more guys. 40 riders now. Rudy Millard just a few seconds ahead. And they hit the top. They've gone over the top. That's good. That's good. 40 left in the group. And just 2 teammates, but at least they've held on that long. I don't think I'm necessarily that far behind. 10K to go for me. Final climb, 13.9K, 7.4%. Final 27 riders, and we are not involved in that, so it's going to barely be a top 40. I'm 55th on the road, so I'm actually pretty dang close behind all of that. Just went past one of my teammates. Bowden ahead of Soler, Menkes, Zimmerman, Christian Rodriguez. Not quite sure of the pronunciation, but seeing that he's French. Daug, 5:45 down in 43rd. Lozano was 49th. I was 54th, less than 3 minutes behind those guys, but awfully big gaps. But awfully big gaps pretty early. I mean, time gaps to Champson in 6th was minute 43. As for that combativity, I do collect the most kilometers today with 48. And being that stage 1 was a time trial, that will earn me some points today for that combativity and wearing that jersey. It's going to be, a couple points? Yeah, 2 points. Early break, trying to form, but we have problems on our hand. It's a day that should be for the breakaway, and therefore the peloton at the moment. There's a lot of riders trying to get into this break, and the peloton's not happy with the number. 22 riders away overall, and just a 42-second advantage. Right now, I'm in the select group, the prime group of 9. I was the first one off front. Luckily, I started just at the front of the field as I lead the combativity. I think that's why I was able to start at the front. We've got 6 chasers that are very close. The Pache group, if they could drop, if they can go back to the peloton, I think we might be okay. I think they might let the 15 get away, but even they are very close. The whole thing is not looking good right now. I have a feeling they're going to keep on chasing. And it first group comes together. That's 15 of us. A lot of sprinters and or classics guys in this group right now. We've slowly started to open the gap to the peloton over a minute now. The three groups are all now together. It's 22 of us, and we have pulled it out to 2 minutes. So peloton has given up on that chase, but I'm not sure they're going to give us the big leash you would hope for. But at the moment, gap is growing rather rapidly. 3 minutes now. Worked for a while. Definitely enough to help establish that we are the Breakaway, but now that it's established with this many riders here, I'm opting to sit on. Cat 2 is going to be really hard, especially with 22 riders, but we'll go for it here at the top of the climb. I am most interested today, though, in kilometers off the front to get that combativity award, to get those points to help the placing of the team. 5K climb, 9%, and we are very quickly up the first couple of kilometers. It looks like the steepest portion as well. It's getting a little bit easier from here, and the pace is lifting here within the group. 2K. Could I maybe attack and go flat out and then climb? Let's see if we can... They aren't pushing tempo. If I can get separation and catch them out, this has been one of the best ways for us to succeed at climbs. We have split the group. There's 4 guys chasing. Okay, we're now going to use the red bar, or the red gel, to regain a little more. I have a 14-second advantage. These guys are closing up on me, but if we gel, still 7 seconds ahead. Still there, still there. Okay, I've been caught by this first group. Oh, why did it sit up? How much further? 600 meters? We're going to attack again. Pache is also going for it. Ah, that's it. That's all we had. That's all we had. Pache is going to get me. Or is he? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's got it. I'm too far away for the throw anyway. I get 3 points, but going over second doesn't matter much. That would have been a nice one to have, but we don't get it. The front 5 are together. We've got over a minute on the chasing 17. Full recovery already. 3:30 over the peloton, minute over the 17, but they are closing that up a little bit. Next up is Cat 1, and the 22 are back together. That plan almost worked. It was very close. Pache was just a little too strong for me. And for this Cat 1, it's 14 kilometers, but only 5.5%. But the easiest part of the climb is the first 7K. Gets steeper from there, which makes it harder. It's definitely more than 5.5% through all of that. And red gel's already used up, so I do not have that trick up my sleeve once again. But there is the steepest portion of the climb already done. Plenty of time. Coming up on another steep sector here fairly soon. I want to start improving the position here. 2:14 to the peloton, by the way. They've been closing up on us.
This good puncher isn't too bad to ride on the flat. He's
should be on the left side to avoid the being exposed in the wind. Yeah, tempo alone is starting to use up red bar. I'm staying steady on the tempo. 2.9K. Now exposed again as we've turned. 2.3K. Nobody's dropped yet. Just wanted that half bike length. 1.8. 1.6K. It's been a lot of out of saddle riding from these guys. A lot of them are going to have no red bar left. 1.4K. I've barely gotten out of the saddle. Just a few taps. You can see Mehrhofer really struggling. Tempo's really picking up, and I'm at the back of the group now. And there's 4, 5, 6, 7 guys getting dropped. But there is a group at the front that is much, much too strong. Let's see how low on energy I am as I approach the top on this thing. About to bonk out, but Pache takes it again.
Otherwise, you'll hit the wall.
Pache's been dominating this thing. Okay, quick recovery, quick recovery. I've got to try to get in contact with that group. Teammates, teammates, hello, hello. Okay, I fall back into this second group, the chase group. Meanwhile, back to whatever this was. Peloton has 86 left. We have 2. 7 at the front, 5 chasing, half a minute down. Now 10 chasing, just 14 seconds behind. And we are about to cross through, use that gel, get maxed. Only made a 5-10% difference, but sometimes that's all it takes. So, Peloton of 80, 2 minutes behind. My group, 22 seconds behind the front 7. So 17 left of the break. Everybody else has been caught, so that's 5 guys back. And we just dropped another rider. Intermediate sprint coming up. The combativity part, we are not getting credit for the kilometers right now. That front 7 has been away for a while. And we're back in the Peloton. Crap. I didn't realize we sat up. That is that one in the books. 2 minutes behind, closing down pretty quickly. Gel.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Ooh, they're here to protect me now, huh? Lozano, gel.
Okay, I'll consume
I'm
a
certainly
feed.
the freshest. Go ahead and use my gel.
I'll consume a feed.
Should keep me in the group a bit longer. It's down to 24 riders, and we are catching the front group. Just 11 seconds behind near the top. 11 seconds behind near the top. It's a Cat 1. 1.9. There is no breakaway anymore. There's just 10 of us here. There is only 10 of us here. I am in the final group of 10. And I want that KOM if possible, so I've moved into that front position. Can I catch these guys out and go for it for the break? I've gained separation by 5 seconds. Use that red gel. Use that red gel. 11 seconds ahead. 10 seconds ahead. Okay, last sprint. 8 seconds ahead. Come on. Come on.
You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey.
Yes! 10 points. That's a Cat 1, folks. Oh, that is some development points right there.
That's good.
Look, I want to perform well in this race, but let's be real. Let's be real. I'm not going to be winning anytime soon. I'm 20 seconds ahead. What the heck? Well, let's recover on this descent, huh? Whoo, buddy. Soler chasing, Guerrero with him, 4 others after that. If I can get recovered a lot on this descent, and then
another 20 kilometers
Soler
to go before knowing the
catches
name of the
me,
stage
and
winner.
I could just follow
One
him.
man is first on the road, but he
Man,
doesn't have much of a
what
lead.
is going on
There's
here?
everything to play for.
Speed up through there. It gets steeper again. Now arrow tuck. I actually just added to the gap a little bit as I continue recovering. What I don't have is any gels
His
anymore.
teammate who has everything to prove.
But I'm now 24 seconds ahead. I've managed to pull out a couple more seconds. I'm descending well. It's getting less steep. It's getting less steep. But the recovery right now is more important than the tempo. Soler is closing in on me. Soler is closing in on me. Soler
He
is
has
still
ambitions
closing
for
in.
the
It's going to get
polka dot
steeper
jersey.
again. Let's pedal, 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 and tuck. Soler now just 9 seconds behind. 3.6. That's the end of the descent. Oh, it's a descent all the way to the finish. Folks, it's a descent to the finish. What the heck? I had no idea it was a descent to the finish. I thought there was a lot more stage to come. There's not. We are not going to go any less than the speed we are going right now. And for now, it's working well. We got a lot of recovery and we're able to pedal a lot harder here. What we don't have is the red bar to spare, but What can we do the rest of the way to the finish? It is 10K. That is the 10K banner. I can keep this up for 10K, especially with it being slightly downhill.
He doesn't have much of a lead on the chasers.
I gave up about 10 seconds there at one point for the extra energy, not realizing the profile. I was on the descent on the map, so not seeing what else there was, but you can see how quickly I'm burning through the energy, and it's pretty important. Let's lock that in, save my fingers here. 8K with the slight downhill. 17, 18 seconds, we're pulling away. 7K. 18 seconds ahead of Solaire. Schmid plus 2 others are a half minute behind. They are closing up on that, but 5.8K. Speeding up. It's going to get steeper here too. It's going to make it easier. 5K to go. We've got enough energy to make 5K for this tempo. This is now about the red bar situation. 4.5. This is also about whether they can sprint at the end, because I'm about 400 meters ahead of Solaire with that growing. Speeding up even more. Last of the gel. Oh, I've got the red bar still.
We should witness
I'm not burning
a
through it.
victory today.
Okay. Max cruise speed now. Max cruise speed. 2.5 kilometers to go. 22 seconds ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 23 seconds ahead. The chase group is now 36 down. They've lost 3 seconds. I am outpacing them. That is the 1K banner. Not flat out, but we are attacking to the finish. Leave nothing to chance. We're gonna fucking win. Oh, yes! Oh my goodness, we won. First victory, folks. Hell yeah. What an incredible achievement. In Season 1, the first victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is today's stage winner.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. We take the green jersey. It's a good day.
It is a good day. 33-second victory. Remember, I did lose time on stage 2 because we focused on being in the breakaway. But today, we were in the breakaway. We got caught, but we had energy left. We were in a small group of 10. My teammates had helped me a little bit. I am the best climber on the team now. I'm not the best overall rated, but a lot of our guys that are better than me aren't very good climbers, or just kind of so-so climbers. The best climbers on the team, the four best climbers on the team, are not the best riders overall on the team. They are better in other disciplines. So as the strongest one on the team, and like I said, this is that weaker field. Marc Solaire is not that weak, but he's clearly the strongest here. But he ended up getting caught by those guys in the end, and all that really happened there was I wanted to go over the top of the climb first. I didn't think about the fact that it's a descent with a moderate descent all the way to the finish. And that being over the top of the climb first puts you in prime position to win the damn stage. Holy crap. I'm mind blown. I am so over the moon over what just happened for this first victory. It's not going to put me in a strong position for GC. There is one sprint stage, and it is the next stage. I'm 2 points off of Pache on the KOM. That could be in play. I'm 2 points ahead, but the points classification in that next stage I think is going to ruin that one. No, that was today. That was the stage. And I'm not necessarily 2 points ahead on the points classification. What happened with the last one, I don't know. Today I definitely get the combativity. Yes, I got a lot of points today. Holy crap, I got a lot of points today. All right, GC. I'm 28th at 8:16 down. I'm still not in that competition. I moved way up the order, but not featuring. Baudin, Solaire, Menkes, still the favorites, still well ahead. I'm not suddenly in that mix, and there's 2 stages to go. I could still be a breakaway rider if I wanted. For the KOM, 6th, 14 points, 15 behind Solaire. I don't think I'm going to challenge for that one. Points, I lead, 45. I am leading the points classification, but next stage is going to be a sprint stage and could blow that thing wide open. I might need to sit on for that one and go for the intermediate. I do lead the combativity at this point, but only just. Still got a battle on for that one. But folks, first stage win. Check that one off your box. Hell yeah. Still in season 1. And we've managed to pull that off. I was looking at next season, possibility, right? GC, go for stages, etc., etc. But to be in the breakaway and then get reeled in and then being able to attack and get clear, crazy. That is going to add so many points. Cat 1 over the top first. We got a Cat 4 over the top first, I think. We won an intermediate sprint over the last couple of stages, and we got a stage victory on a, what was this classified as? What type of stage was this? Hilly? Is that hilly or medium mountain? Either way, that has got to add a significant number of points into our development. We're easily going to be 70 plus after this race. Great way to end that first season, right? To get 70 plus, and maybe then some. I mean, maybe 71 plus. I don't know. The easy cheap points are just about a thing of the past. It gets harder to get points from here, but that is some good development, and yeah, I'm so stoked right now. All right, folks, there's 2 more stages to go in this race. We're going to save that for next episode. I'm a Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.